Welcome back to the Flower Power Podcast. This is episode 6. It is Monday. What's the date?
22nd.
The 22nd of June. Yeah, let's get right into it.
Yes, sir. Welcome back. So, Anthony, how have you been? It's been a while since I've seen you, buddy.
I've been good. I've been really struggling with the TikTok algorithm. That's pretty much all I've been doing lately is TikTok, and I've been trying to get more followers and stuff like. Oh, excuse me. I've been trying to get more followers, because I want to blow up on there, then promote my music, and promote the podcast at the same time.
Look at you grow. Jeez, Anthony, don't stop. Don't stop. But yeah, speaking about the algorithm, I heard a few changes about that. What do you know about that?
For TikTok, see, that's the thing. I've been trying to figure it out for a while now, and it's really confusing. So, in my research online, what I found, research sounds so official, but what I found online is that your like ratios need to be good, need to have comments, shares, blah blah blah, like all the stuff that's pretty obvious, right? And I also heard that they take into consideration watch time, and I think watch time is actually the primary statistic that they use to push out videos. But and they also look at completion rate. But none of this stuff seems to really work actually, because I've been posting the same content. The same content I've been posting for the past couple of weeks that's been doing well. But for some reason, this past 3 days, none of my TikToks are getting over 200 plays. And I don't know why.
I think I know why.
Why?
So this is something that's been happening on YouTube. Specifically on YouTube because of their algorithm as well. It's called shadow banning. I think it's the expression.
Yeah, that came to mind actually.
Yeah. So what they do is they don't really show that your channel has a new video uploaded. And I'm referring to YouTube because a guy who uploaded a new channel, and I can't recall his YouTube video. I have to look it up, but he explained why it was happening, and when I saw that, I was like, "No way!"
Yeah, it's so stupid. I don't get it. I have had a couple of videos. I've had on one of them the sound was removed, and on the other the whole video got restricted. So I don't know if that affected it, but I don't think it should affect it. Why would that? Why would they make it do that?
I think since there's so many people now on this platform, they sort of have regulations on the videos and so forth.
Yeah.
Especially on TikTok, because on YouTube they have it classified in the way where, when you upload a video, it's like, do you want to make this video appropriate for people of over the age of 18 or not? And you can say yes or no.
Under the age?
Under the age of 18 or not. Apologize for that one. But I'm assuming that the way they do it on TikTok is different, because on YouTube you have a broad band of content creators.
Right.
You have literally everyone, and then on TikTok, it's people making videos. And the funny thing is, you know what I find so ironic about this?
What is it?
It's that, sure, they might put restrictions on I'm gonna assume that the algorithm does it for all TikTok videos, and because they're just not yet so well established in terms of organization. They don't have a well structured algorithm yet, and that's my assumption from what you're stating to me.
Yeah.
And the irony behind that is they don't restrict young girls who dance literally crazy on their videos, but then they restrict you for some unknown reason. I'm like,
I drew a penis, but it wasn't
okay.
very graphic.
You should have told me that before I even said any of this.
It was hilarious. It wasn't even graphic. And
Oh,
like I've definitely seen worse stuff. Like there's all these thirst traps on there. I mean, that stuff's like, I mean, a cartoon penis, like what's that gonna do?
nothing
There's
really.
no
That shit.
chance that all those kids on that app don't draw cartoon penises themselves.
That's a good point. But ever since I'm pretty sure that ever since the Black Lives Matter movement has been going on, a lot of companies they're sort of taking everything with a grain of salt. Any any measurement, and maybe
Yeah. No, but that has nothing to do with it though. It's a cartoon penis. Like, I don't
I,
know.
I don't know. You have to look at more of what the algorithm does and how it functions.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing is like nobody knows. It's just like
Um,
machine learning.
Maybe if you try a video, maybe if you look at the top TikTok stars, and sort of follow their methods
No, that's
because
exactly what I've been doing. Like I've been trying to like recreate some videos, do some trends, some duets, and even original content. Like I'm literally doing everything, posting like 10 videos a day. I really just think TikTok's just fucking me over for a little bit because of those things I posted. I don't know. But
yeah, you might have to contact them. That's what the
no,
guy.
there's no way they're gonna say anything. They wouldn't.
Nah,
Yeah, no, I doubt it. They don't care that much.
they wouldn't. But
But
for now, just let it off. Just like hold off. Let the algorithm say, okay, Anthony's good. He's clean. Then do it again. And next time, no cartoon penises.
yeah,
Oh, that's funny. But yeah, that's pretty interesting that you're doing that. That came out of nowhere with that algorithm. Now, that's kind of funny too. I'm assuming that everything from here on out is gonna have sort of an algorithm based inside of it.
well, I mean, it has to. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
for all mediums, you gotta like. I don't know. You just have to have some way of promoting good videos, but like that's so subjective. So sometimes like the algorithm just gets caught up in um just superficial stuff.
Yeah. It's kind of not okay. I think instead of having one main homepage, because that algorithm is for whatever comes up in a search bar,
Yeah.
and the main homepage is for like what's trending.
Yeah.
And I feel like if they sort of do like a different way where they do like a little category,
Uh-huh.
different categories, and that way you can have different algorithms for different categories.
Yeah. I think they do have different.
I'm
Maybe.
pretty sure. I think they do have it, but maybe they just have like one main central algorithm. I don't know. I'm just
Yeah.
speaking.
Actually, no,
I'm
they don't
just
have categories. I think they just have hashtags.
that's that's her. That's
Yeah,
how
and then
their
they have a
algorithm
following and
works.
a for you page. But yeah, no. In order to get big though, you need to get on the for you page. But
Yeah, because once you're there, people are like, "Who's this guy?" Ooh,
mhm.
click, 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 and out of
Only if they
nowhere.
like you though.
Yeah, yeah, but
But yeah, it's hard to keep people's attention.
It really is nowadays. Honestly, it's one of the toughest things. That's social media for you, you know.
Yeah. I don't know, bro.
But moving on to recent news, COVID. Let's talk a little bit about COVID. Um,
Yeah.
I've been keeping up with this like every day. I'm a big guy in the market stocks. I like to read. I'm a big Bloomberg guy. If you know if you get me, if you get my drift.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I've been looking at the stocks and how people react, and then it led me to a few videos about. I think there's one about Wired where they're actually developing three different vaccines. They have like DNA, mRNA, and then they have a protein based vaccine, and all different companies are making these. Supposedly now, I think. Well, when does June end? How many months is there in June? I forgot.
What? How many months are there in June?
I mean, how many days?
30. There's 30.
I mean, days. 30 months. Okay.
30 days.
Supposedly after this week, I'll say, because it's June 22nd.
Mm-hmm.
They should be starting their second clinical trials, or proceeding further along in their clinical trials, because they already did their preclinical trials, and preclinical trials are trials that involve animals specifically. Clinical trials are humans that are infected with the virus, And I'm like, wow, that's pretty quick. And within the next 2 weeks, my gut is telling me the market's going to fluctuate so much. My gut's just telling me that. Ever since Spotify, by the way, this is something that I wanted to tell you. Spotify made a deal with Kim Kardashian.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, I'm waiting for someone else, and then I don't know where Kim K. I'm like, that's kind of surprising. Why her specifically? I'm like, well,
what's she gonna do?
I don't know.
Talk?
I don't know. I just heard they did a contract her as well. You know how I think it all began with.
Oh, they're doing video now too.
Yeah,
right? Okay.
yeah, they're doing video.
Okay.
Ever since that Joe Rogan $100 million deal contract they signed with him, my gut was telling me, okay, how is this going to be a little different? They did like a video implementation, and because they're acquiring all of Joe Rogan's podcasts, like everyone from the very beginning, and I'm like, wow, this is intense. I was like, Spotify's gonna it's gonna grow, it's gonna get big, and their market price up went 18%. I was like, no way. And then I heard Kim K got a deal with some other people who I don't know yet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're gonna be named soon, but that's dope. And I'm like, whoa. I mean, that you know what that means? Spotify is gonna have a video platform, and once that comes into play, we're already in game, brother.
Huh?
And then boom, we slide into that little door that both Joe Rogan and King K and everyone else is opening for us, and we join the group.
I would love that. I'd love to do that.
Yeah,
sounds great.
It was a little surprising, but returning back to COVID, I was just really surprised about that. How do you feel? Do you think it's gonna work, this vaccine? What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say, because like, you definitely don't want to misprescribe something, as we've seen in these past few months. But I mean, I don't think a vaccine can really do much damage if it doesn't work, though, as compared to like a medicine that you would prescribe. But like, I don't know. I think if it doesn't work, I think we're starting to learn more how to deal with things, and I feel as if we're a little bit more prepared. I may be completely wrong. We may just go into a complete relapse and then fail again. But I'm optimistic for the vaccine. Once it does get here, I'm going to be so happy. I know that.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to be like, I guarantee you, once they have this vaccine, right, out of nowhere, you're going to see your phone hitting text messages, people hitting you up.
Yeah.
Everyone, let's go to the bar, vaccine, drink, last bar, COVID. And people are like, yeah. I feel like that's going to happen.
Yeah, I think everybody's going to go crazy. Absolutely insane.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah. I'm not trying to get COVID still. Do you have the vaccine? No.
Oh,
but yeah,
my bad.
aside from that, this past weekend I actually finally went out with a few friends.
Okay.
I went out Friday night to I think it was a friend's house. Yeah, and remember last episode about the edibles?
Yeah.
Well, let's say, legally speaking, they were a little potent. And legally speaking, quotation marks, I had to share some. You know what I mean? For control measures. For
Yes, I hear you.
If you get that, you get that.
And legally speaking, one may perhaps show up on my doorstep in a few days.
Legally speaking, what are you talking about?
Wait, what? You didn't send it?
No, I'm just kidding. I know you're
Okay,
talking about.
okay,
That's just for them. But yeah, I had 5 packages of those, and then I decided to share some. And I realized, oh my gosh, I bought so many. And when I tried it, I was like, oh, these are pretty good. But then I realized, oh, I'm also looking for work. And when you look for work in a certain field, you get,
Drug tested.
yes, sir. And so I'm like, oh, I have to get rid of some of these. I'm not going to finish all of these. And then I have some other things coming up in July. And I'm like, oh, shit, this is not good. So I'm like, what am I going to do with all this? All the money spent. And how am I going to make it back? So this is what happened. I went to my friend's house. I called him up. I'm like, hey, dude, can you help me? He's like, yeah. Okay. He decided to help me. I'm not going to say his name. But let's call it Eddie. Let's call him Eddie. Just for
Okay.
a little disguise. Eddie helped me distribute. Share the product, and and from there, that was taken care of 2 packages out of 5, and I made no return because I had to get rid of it pretty quick.
Right.
And then he's like, "Let's you want to go to you want to go to this nice waterfall near university?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm down." And his brother came from New York. So I saw his brother. I'm like, oh, hey, it's been a long time. I know his brother really well. We take a few Coronas, like the beer, and then we go down the pool, chill for a little bit, go back, go to his friend's house, basically his frat's house, and we get wasted. They literally give me beers after beers after beers.
Jeez.
I'm like, dude, I don't want to do it. They're intense.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm like, Jesus. I'm like, why you guys give me another beer? And they're like, come on.
Aggressive drinking.
Yeah, and I'm like, come on, just for the boys. And it was just literally 4 of us just playing this game called DICE. I never heard of this. And it's basically a dice that you throw up on a table, and you have to let it fall off. If it lands on the ground, the opposing team gets a point. If they catch it, you lose a point. And every time they catch it, you drink. And once you reach 5 points, you have to drink your entire beer. And then and so we did that for 4 or 5 games. I was like, I'm wasted. I can't. And so, and then I don't know, we started playing FIFA. My friend had FIFA, and I got my ass whooped by my friend's brother. So I was like, oh, it sucked. But then we took some edibles as well.
Okay.
And it was actually a good time. It's been a long time since I had that. And then we walked around campus a little bit. It was really empty, weird. But we took an Uber around the bars and stuff just to see what's going on.
Yeah.
And the bars suck, of course.
Of course, as one does.
and then, I don't know, we go back to the house, we get pizza, and we play more games. And they're just like, drink. I'm like, dude, I can't. After a certain amount of games, I quit. I'm like, I'm done.
Right.
Okay. And out of nowhere, I see this big ass dog. My friend's friend in that house that we were in, he had a huge dog that he was foster caring. I'm like, dude, this shit is fucking huge.
Dang.
And the dog just was right on me. He's like, oof. I was like, oh my God.
What do you think about big dogs?
I like him.
You like big dogs? You prefer them over the small dogs?
Yeah, I actually used to have they were my dad's. A golden retriever, a brown Labrador, and a Saint Bernard. Saint Bernard.
Dang.
Yeah, huge little. They're all so nice, but my favorite was a Saint Bernard. That's the breed I want. I want a Saint Bernard for my future dog. What about you?
I like medium-sized dogs. I think greyhounds are dope. Would you consider that medium-sized?
Yeah, they're pretty. Ooh, aren't those pretty big?
They're skinny though. So I don't know.
I'll say they're big but skinny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just what you said.
Yeah. Slim thick. But I don't know. I really want a cat as well. I told you already, I want one of those Sphinx cats, but
Sphinx cats.
Yeah.
Interesting choice. That's an interesting combo. A greyhound. So you like them You like your animals with no fur, it seems like. Is that true?
With what?
With no fur? No hair?
Oh yeah, I prefer. Well, I mean, I prefer less shedding, for sure.
Is that how you like your girls too?
Oh, oh my god! Now with
had
my
to get
girls, I'm always shedding tears.
Oh, they're breaking your hearts.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
No, for real. I'm light skinned, so my heart's always broken.
Nah, you break hearts.
Oh my god.
Uh,
What were we even talking about? Oh,
Your,
cats. Yeah,
yeah.
no. But like Sphinx cats have like really short hair, and apparently it's really soft. They just look like they have no hair.
Oh, so they do have hair.
Yeah, it's very short hair.
I don't know. I did not expect to hear that.
Yeah, and they're really soft and playful. But yeah, not there's these. You can get a domesticated fox for $2,000.
What? Where'd you find this?
I saw it on a YouTube video. But like
Like a
there's like
fox.
semi-domesticated foxes that you can get. I think they're like in Russia or somewhere like that. But yeah, you can get them for like 2 bands, and apparently, well, I mean, you can't really potty train them well and things like that. They're not like fully domesticated. But you can have them as pets.
That's pretty interesting. Would you have a fox as a pet?
Oh, I love to. That would be so cool. Except I don't know. I think exotic pets sometimes can be bad if not much is known about them. Like because exotic pets, most of them aren't. Well, I mean, pretty much all of them aren't domesticated. So like, they don't do that well in.
Like a household.
Yeah. Like a lot of them get depressed and things. That's why if you get like, I don't know, like some birds just get really depressed. I don't know. Maybe I'm talking out of my ass, but
Nah, you make a valid point. You really can't have an animal at your home unless you have all the essential equipment.
yeah,
To
I
make
really
it
want goats. To be
You want
honest,
a goat?
yeah,
Like
I really like goats. I think they look dope.
What do you think of their eyes?
They're like bugging, and I think that's hilarious. But they're so cute.
They're bugging.
Oh my god, I love goats.
You know that they actually will destroy your clothes.
They'll eat anything, yeah. But I won't have them in the house.
So you have like a nice little. One thing about goats that's required for them is I'm gonna assume rocks. You need like a high point. They love high points. They need to That's I don't know if that's how they physically work out or how they burn.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
They need that?
They sort of they that's like their environment.
No, I know it's their environment, but like, do they actually need that to be
Not
happy
really,
or
but
survive? Or?
I guess in terms of happiness, I guess it provides some sort of like alpha male pheromone or hormone. I don't know if I'm making this shit up or not, but I'm assuming so.
I mean, it could be true. I don't know.
Like for me, if I think I mentioned this before, would be a sloth. My exotic animal would be a sloth.
Those are dope.
And so I would need I had a sloth. I had one domesticated in Costa Rica a long time ago. Sadly, we had to give it away, but it was literally hanging down on the trees, and it would just climb. I forgot what we named him. Sweet little sloth, so nice.
Huh.
But dude, this guy would climb a tree from the ground up so slow. I'm like, what? I'm looking I'll look away for 5 minutes, look back. I'm like, oh shit, where is he? I look up, he's upstairs. I was like, oh my god, how the hell you get up there?
Wait, really? He got there quick?
He got there pretty quick, and I'm like, what?
That's really cool.
Yeah, he was just they disappear so quick, and it's just so surprising how quick they react.
Do they like being petted?
No, they like to be like I had them on my back, so they always like to take the high ground. They sort of enjoy, and the high ground they sort of provide them with sort of a sense of safety.
But like if they're hanging from something and you like pet them, do they like that or no?
Yeah, they don't mind it as long as they're hanging. Hanging sort of provides their. That's when they're like at peace.
Oh
Like I had
yeah.
one on my hand, and I just like patted his head, but his nails were so long, I started bleeding. I'm like, okay, get off my hand.
Dang.
But they're nice. They're nice
Yeah.
animals. So peaceful.
Yeah. Would you get a domesticated fox?
A fox?
Yeah. Like if you look up videos of like them being petted, they're so cute. Like, wait, I want to play this laugh.
I know what it sounds like.
Yeah. Wait, I'm gonna.
This is interesting. Oh, they're actually really cute, but I'm just a little scared. You know, because I feel like each animal has a set of negative stigmas aligned with them because of like how they act in nature.
Uh huh.
So if someone sees a fox, they'll be like, "Oh shit, run!"
I don't
You
know.
know.
That's not my reaction when I see a fox.
Well, usually, do you have foxes where you live or no?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait. Listen to this.
Finnegan, it's your day. It's the Finnegan Fox Friday. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. That's so cute. I'm gonna have to put that. That's a TikTok. It's this what's her name? Michaela Raines, RAINES, on TikTok, and she just rescues foxes.
she just rescues them.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah, and she just makes all these TikToks with all these cute little foxes.
That's pretty cool. She does that.
I know, it's so dope. They're so cute. I don't know. That's crazy.
Okay, so you go to Google.
Yeah, I think if I were to have like a big set of land,
Mm-hmm.
yes. If not, no. Not a chance.
Yeah.
Like, I want to live in the city for at least 2 years,
Right.
as long as I'm within my 20s.
Mm-hmm.
And if I can do that early on, and maybe have like a dog, I wouldn't mind. But I kind of want to live in the city.
Yeah, me too. I'd agree with that. Yeah, so I think my first pet will probably be a cat.
You're just a
And,
cat.
Well, I mean, I've
Dog.
had pets in my childhood, but like lizards though. I had a lizard. Well, it was a bearded dragon named Sunny. I had a snake named Raptor. It was like a corn snake, a pink one. And I had. Oh, you know what? I had frogs at one point that I caught, and I just kept them.
You caught a frog?
And I caught a bunch of frogs, and and I just fed them ants and shit. And then I had snakes that I caught as well.
You
Like
caught a snake?
mini ones. They're mini snakes. And
Savage.
then I had
Oh
a
my God, I'm
goldfish
animal.
named Chester.
Did you catch him too?
Nah. What else did I have?
Interesting animals.
I've had rabbits at some point. This is all when I'm very young, and we only had these animals for like very short periods of time. The lizard was the longest, and that was maybe a year or two.
It's a pretty long time to own a lizard.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was dope. No, we gave it away though. But
Would you ever own a turtle? I used to have like a turtle when I was younger, but then
Own
I
a
had to give it
turtle.
away.
yeah, I don't know turtle. I don't know. I don't really like them that much though.
They're okay.
Yeah, they're
You get
kind of
little-
mean.
They are mean. Mine actually bit my finger one time.
Yeah.
Little bastard.
Hermit crabs pissed me off too. One of them pinched me, and that hurt really bad.
Hermit crabs are crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one animal. I think it's in the deep part of the ocean. You
Uh-huh.
ever seen the clown shrimp?
Let
Um,
me look it up.
the thing looks ridiculous, man. You have to look at that. It has the fastest punch in the world. Did you know that? That's pretty interesting.
What? Really?
Yeah, it's so fast that it makes an air bubble that collapses on itself.
Oh, you
And
know
there's-
what? I feel like I've seen a
your
video of this.
There's a funny ass video that they're like, "That's some Mortal Kombat shit he does."
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, a clown shrimp? Wait, okay, clown shrimp. Okay.
Yeah, clown
I
shrimp.
looked up clownfish. I was like, I know what that is, but that's not what you said. No,
Clown shrimp.
I'm zooted
Those are
out the moon though. Oh yeah, no, I've seen this.
You see it?
This is dope.
Yeah, kind of like
It's
a.
really beautiful.
It's really pretty, but supposedly it breaks the tanks that you keep them in, and I don't want that happening.
Yeah, I mean, I'll let those be in the ocean. Odontodactylus silaris. Odontodactylus silaris. There we go.
Interesting.
Yeah. Known as the peacock mantis shrimp.
That's what it's called. That's its running. Yeah. Little bastards are fast and
No,
strong.
but it's also called the clown mantis shrimp. There's multiple names for it. Yeah.
These are pretty powerful.
Yeah. That's pretty dope. Oh, look,
man.
Tony posted a picture on Insta.
Yeah, I saw him in his graduation.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of that, how do have you heard any news about your school? With everything that's going on?
No, we're just going a little bit early and then getting home before Thanksgiving
Gotcha.
for the rest of the year. Well, for the rest of the calendar year.
I think that's what my school is doing as well, but
Yeah.
I'm already done, so
Yeah,
doesn't really apply to me.
I know. I just want to get my degree. I just want to finish this.
Speaking of degree, do you think degrees are that
Important?
essential?
I was watching a video on that. Actually, no. Do you know Hassan Minaj?
Yeah, the guy who makes inspirational.
No, he's he's a comedian, and he has a show on Netflix. Called what's it called? Oh, The Patriot Act.
Oh, I
Hassan
know you're talking
Minaj.
about. I know
Yeah.
you're talking about now.
He had a video on how valuable are degrees really nowadays.
Not that valuable.
Yeah, and yeah, he pretty much just found, with the statistic that he displayed, that they're definitely not as valuable as they used to be, and they're more expensive than they used to be.
They're pricey as fuck now.
But it's actually society tends to be is more exclusive to people without degrees than it used to be as well. So if you don't have a degree, the penalty's higher.
That is the present. I see that a lot.
Yeah.
You need your GRE is only if you didn't complete high school.
GED?
GED. No, what is it? Wait, what's the GRE again?
Pretty sure it's GED.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. The GRE is after, for grad school. My mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. The GED is for those in high school.
Yeah. It's kind of messed
But-
up.
Yeah, it's a weird world,
Yeah.
How people just get famous. I'm like, but
I know that's
thing
that's
is-
what I'm trying to do.
do you think how do you think they think? What
Who?
makes them so unique? Like people who I don't know.
Famous?
Yeah. I don't want to say someone in particular because then I'm gonna get set standards for you.
Yeah.
Think of a broad group of people who got famous pretty quick, and then how do you think they sort of make themselves unique in a sense?
Um,
What makes them stand out from your creative point of view?
I'd have to say a lot of it is luck, but I think there's a lot of people out there who are talented and unique. But I think the ones who get famous, either it's luck or they worked really hard for a long time, and were really consistent. Because a lot of people fail before they succeed. Like if they're not seeing progress, if they're not seeing their numbers go up, they may be discouraged and quit too early.
Yeah, you definitely have to fail before you succeed. You know.
Yeah. And some
And
people
any
don't. Some people just get really lucky, and they just happen to be able to be talented enough to maintain the luck they got, and like get an opportunity out of that. Because if you can't capitalize on the opportunity, there are people who've gotten famous and then they fade off really quickly because they don't know how to handle that, and they actually either weren't talented or as consistent, or that's not what they wanted to do in the first place. But yeah, no, it's interesting.
You make some good points. Never thought of it that way. I was just wondering. I'm like, maybe it might be luck or just talent.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah.
But there's always people who have this creative mindset. Like, that's one reason I like cannabis. It's because you sort of get this thinking process that a lot of people really hate or don't think.
Yeah.
And I feel like if I said to that person, hey, try this. Don't get addicted, but try it. And then have a conversation about something that you might think differently and see how it makes you think when you're on it, you know?
Yeah.
I like to get I like to see what people think and get their point of view. And I'm like, you never know what someone else can teach you or open your mind to.
Right. And I think the hard thing is knowing who's worth learning from. Because not everybody who gets famous is a good example to follow, because some people get famous and then the way they got famous closes up, and then people try to copy it, but they don't see the same results. You constantly have to adapt and get famous in new ways a lot of the times. Like, I don't think there's
a formula. Nah.
Yeah, there's not always a easy formula, because I don't think there's going to be many other Charlie D'Amelios, because people really aren't looking for more, and she's like kind of filling that lane. So you kind of have to just stand out in a different way. And so it's hard to tell like which steps to follow, which suggestions to follow, because that stuff doesn't work for everybody, and it may not work for your content either. Or you may not be attractive enough. Like all the attractive people they have it a lot easier than like if you don't look, godly.
That's a good point. Yeah, looks, appearance is a big one.
Yeah. And it's a lot of the times you kind of have to have both. You have to have appearances and be funny or talented. And then only then will you be able to get famous. But I don't know. But if you don't have those looks, you definitely have to compensate.
A lot.
Making something cool, yeah.
Yeah. If you don't compensate for it, you're out of luck.
Yeah. That's why it's hard. So hard. Because most people don't look out of this world gorgeous. And I am one of them. One of those average people.
I wouldn't say that. You have a unique look to you.
Yeah, no, I'd say I look unique, but I'm like average looking, as in like in the terms of like appearance. Like, I'm not drop dead gorgeous, you know what I mean?
No, I know what you mean.
Yeah. Um, but like most people aren't.
No,
Yeah.
I think it depends on how much work you put in yourself. You know,
Yeah.
that's like there's like these 3 rules that I made, and I wouldn't say I'm like Prince Charming myself either, but I'm not. I'm like, say I'm average.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing that can make you stand out is how you treat yourself, you know,
Mm-hmm.
treat your body. So I would say, okay, jeans are one thing. That's already set in stone. That's always like a rule.
Mm-hmm.
Rule number 2. So rule number 1, do your research on your family and see like what you have, what you don't have. Take care of them. I mean, like take care of yourself, and they're basically like a guideline for your future health. Rule number 2, make sure you know how to apply those rules and keep, I'll say, a standard of health, you know, follow what they recommend. And then once you have that in mind, step 3, get strong or get weak. I'm sorry. That's it. Get
Yeah, I
strong.
mean, you don't have to have like a if you look average, I don't know how much having a chiseled body is gonna help. You know, I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. I think it'll help.
Yeah, I mean, I think it'll help a little bit, but you can also capitalize on looking average, or you know, you can use that to your advantage in a different way, and like be more relatable or some stuff. There's a different lane to follow there.
I see what you mean.
Yeah, you kind of got to work with what you've got.
You do, or you can change how you look on your face.
Yeah, but I think that's more toxic
That's
for sure. You don't want to get too caught up in changing yourself to make money. You know what I mean? That's a slippery slope.
That is.
Yeah.
But it all goes back down to content,
Yeah.
if you like it or not.
You need to be able to maintain it, I guess is
Yeah.
what I'm saying. If you're okay making thirst trap videos, and you're okay with people following you because of that, then fine, do thirst trap videos. But if you're doing thirst trap videos to get famous, but that's not the content you really want to make in the future, well then like a lot of people are going to be there for the thirst trap, and then they're not going to follow you for the other content. So you have to be consistent in garnering the audience that you're looking for, garnering the audience that will allow you to make the content you want, whatever that may be.
That's true. Consistent. You always have to be consistent
Yeah.
in whatever you do.
Yeah.
These are such general rules and morals that people like should know, but each situation's so
I think
different.
people know them, but
You know,
it's very easy
to lose track.
yeah, it's very easy to lose track of them. Because once you're doing it, it is very difficult to be consistent. It's mentally tough, mentally straining, to be discouraged and have to keep going.
Yeah, it's sort of like the idea of the struggle. If you don't struggle, I guess you won't learn or gain
Yeah.
in this sense.
Yeah.
But in terms of if I were to be someone, I think it'd be someone who desires fame. I'll be EDM music. I would like to be like a new DJ, like, but make some really cool music. That's
Yeah.
a new genre, like like for example, Martin Garrix. Shout out to Martin Garrix. I loved your album, Access. That was one of my favorite songs.
What's a Martin Garrix song
Access
that I would know?
That you would know.
Yeah.
Animals.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
Yep. I know
that was like
song.
is one of the
Yeah.
most famous
Okay. Yeah.
songs. Shout out to Spinning Records for that album. But he sort of like started implementing like chords or like, or how do you say the word? Or I can't. You can't even say it
Orchestra?
right now. Orchestra.
Orchestral?
Orchestral sounds into his works, and it took him a long time because when I saw a behind the scenes and how he did his videos
Uh-huh.
and how he produced his music, he would actually have an entire orchestra group, and the guy, I don't know what it's called, with the little pointy stick, hit on the little
Conductor.
the conductor tap, and I'm like, wow, this is amazing. And then he just
That's pretty standard practice, though. A lot of artists do that.
No, they do, but then when you do it on his scale level, he does it so well, and I think it's how he actually sort of manipulates the music when it comes to the software. Like, he gets, so what he does is you get the original sound, right?
Yeah.
Put it in the software, and what he does with software is so interesting because it's unique to his style. He's known for like epic EDM music. Like, he adds a little bit of like epic emotional. He adds like an emotional tone to it.
Okay.
While at the same time giving you that little pump and rise. And I could tell because I listen to a lot of EDM from DVBBS to other art. I can't recall so many of them, but I could just tell who's who usually by the sound of the song.
Yeah.
But that's more like EDM. When it comes to R&B, there's always something different and new.
Right.
I'm always surprised by it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Kanye uses a lot of like choir stuff and like symphonic material, samples. Another guy who does that,
What would you say?
trying to remember his name. John Bellion, I think he does some of that. Do you know who that is?
No, I never have not heard of him.
He's pretty good. He's worth listening. I don't like all this stuff, but he's got a couple of cool songs. Yeah. I don't know. I want to say Roddy Ricch low-key has some like orchestral music in his last album.
It's pretty nice. Pretty rich.
Yeah. Like he had some good production on that album. His latest one.
Which one was that? Let me see.
I don't even remember what the name of the album was.
Walk 'Em Down?
It's like the one with the box and all that.
Feed the Streets too? Can't remember.
Oh, that might be it.
Yeah, it's this one.
Oh no, please excuse me for being antisocial.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's an interesting one.
Yeah, that's a great album. Roddy Ricch is really good, especially for his age.
How old is the guy?
I want to say he's like
This guy's his age.
20.
That's pretty good.
19?
Jesus. So he's young then.
How
Jesus.
old is?
Like, that's pretty
Oh,
good.
he's 21, I think.
Younger than me.
Yeah, he's 21
Jesus.
still. But Annalie Choppa's only 17. Yeah, rappers are young. Super young.
Wow, these guys are really young.
Yeah.
Didn't expect that.
Do you know who Maddox is?
Nah, I never heard of this guy.
Maddox is he blew up when he was like 12.
12?
Yeah, and he's a rapper.
How do you say his name?
Matt Ox. MATT-OX.
Matt Ox.
Or maybe there's no dash. I'm not sure. But yeah, he's funny. He's funny to listen to. Yeah.
A rapper that got famous at the age of 12?
Yeah. He's just a little white kid. No, but his music is it satisfies a certain urge.
Wow. I didn't. An urge. Oh, you're intriguing me.
No.
No,
I
no,
said
I'm not
that.
saying.
No.
I'm saying, well, like, what type of urge?
Oh, like you know when you just want to listen to like shitty music,
Like what?
like shitty music.
Oh, okay. You're like, I'm down. Oh, okay.
Yeah, like this is like kind of bad, but like low key fire.
I kind of like don't want to flame on someone, but like, you remember when Sosa came out?
Love Sosa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, "Yo, you hear that? It's
Yeah.
like, this is a song." And it's sort of like, I see what you mean. Okay.
Yeah, it's just like I don't know. Yeah, it's a certain urge, certain craving.
Maddox.
Love Sosa.
Wow, that's pretty. That's so surprising how an artist can just get so young, so popular at a young age.
Yeah, it is quite crazy. Billie Eilish, same thing. I think she recorded her first song at 13.
Damn. Wow.
Or I know, sorry. Her first song blew up. She recorded at 13. Ocean Eyes. Do you know that one?
No.
Uh,
I don't know. I only like know her like main popular songs, but that's about it.
Ocean Eyes is one of her main popular ones.
Billie Eilish.
I've been staring for some time. Yeah. Oh no, it's like I've been watching you for some time. Can't stop staring at those ocean eyes. Those ocean eyes. Something like that.
Oh, I see that.
I saw her in concert. Oh,
you
I
saw
told
her?
this story.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. But just so surprising.
What is?
I don't know how every year someone new just comes out of nowhere.
Yeah. Did you hear who it's gonna be this year?
No, I have no idea.
It's
Honestly.
gonna be us.
Whoa.
We're coming out of nowhere.
I wish.
We will. We'll get there one day.
Consistency is key.
Yeah.
That's always key.
Just gotta
And
stay
then-
consistent.
And then eventually I'm working on some new art. Here's something interesting that I'll say. This is gonna sound fucked up, but during COVID, everything going on, I gained some new skills, and it's weird because you never expected to learn all this. Well, like if this wasn't happening right now,
Yeah.
you would not gain these skills, you know?
Yeah.
Because
What
you'll be
skills?
like I don't know, any creative talent you can do from Adobe. I've been doing a lot of Adobe work for the podcast. I haven't told you about that, but I'm working on like a new logo and stuff. So I've been taking some. They actually have like classes for this, and so I've been like sort of mastering that, and I've been like drawing some pretty cool shit.
Ooh.
And so I'm kind of like pumped.
What kind of stuff you draw?
Just some like spacey weird stuff that I've been trying to draw. Like us, I'm trying to draw us. That's been pretty challenging as a cartoon
You and me?
version. Yeah, I'm having trouble with that. It's gonna piss me off.
That's dope though. You better make me look good. Better make me look flattering.
Bro, I'm trying to match that hair. I don't know how I'm gonna get that hair on point. It's the hardest part.
I know.
Aside from that, I don't know. Like you've been playing your guitar.
Yeah, bro. I broke my guitar string today.
Oh, gee, wait, how? Too much
I was playing this SpongeBob song
on the guitar?
Yeah, it's like dun, 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 dun.
Oh, the main intro.
No,
And
no,
like,
it's just like a
general
neutral
one?
song. Yeah, it's just one of the ones they got in the rotation. And then I was like, and on that part, it just, and then it broke off, and I was like,
God,
damn.
that sucks.
And I know, I was so sad, cause like that's just a hassle. I don't know.
Eventually, well, I want to say, just learn something from it. You know, like now you know how to fix a
Well,
guitar.
I mean, it's bound to happen every time. I'm not gonna fix it. I'm gonna pay somebody else to do it.
Oh, you can do that.
Cause nah, I'm good. I don't know. I probably should know how to do it though.
But I shouldn't be that. If you do it by yourself, you save some money. It'll be less.
Yeah,
But you know, I'm cheap, so.
yeah. I'm pretty. I don't know.
Aside from that, I am good. You were yawning, but I'm gonna be getting some new bud next week. I think I'm gonna go back to the store
Okay. Dope.
and big. Oh, here is my advice on
Shoot.
edibles.
Yeah.
So, don't do them too often. They're strong. They're really, really strong. And don't buy a lot. Because I literally purchased 5 bars of chocolate. Concentrated. Sativa strain. I don't know which strain specifically. It didn't state it. But each bar was 100 milligrams. Multiply that by 5. That's 500 milligrams. And when I realized that, I was like, what the fuck did I just do? So, from now on, if you're going to buy a bar, buy one. That's my recommendation. Try it out. And then, stay with flour. Anthony, you're right. Flour is better.
Yo, flour gang.
I'm sorry, I'm going back to the flour. Flour is way better. I can't go back to it. It's not the same. When you try this,
smoking is an experience. You really miss the experience when you eat an edible. It's just not the same.
I really do, because you look, you have to, however you do it, prep time, joint time, you know.
Yeah, I like the chill time because I enjoy the time while I'm smoking. Probably the best.
It's like
out of the whole high is like when I'm smoking.
Do you feel like it's kind of like better? That's like, do you feel cool? It sounds so corny.
No, yeah, honestly, low key. Like I can't even lie. I do feel a little cool when I'm doing it, but
I'm like, yeah, fuck
not in like a weed. Like it. I have two moods. Either I'm feeling like a straight rapper, you know, like smoking my rapper weed, like, yeah, fuck yeah, you know, I got my icy ring on, my chain on, yeah, shit like that. Or I feel like, what's the other one? Oh, I feel like I'm smoking a cigarette, like, in the 50s or some shit, you know those? Have you ever seen Mad Men?
Yeah, I love Mad Men. I love that show.
Bro, John Hamm is such a, like, fucking badass.
Dude, he is.
Yeah.
Fucking, oh my god.
He's just he's a hunk. Like, dude. I can't even cat. Like, I'm not even into men, but like, he is a very handsome man.
He would get the lighter out of nowhere.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh,
with the cigarette. Damn. Yeah, he's dope. But yeah, no, I have those two moods. Either I feel elegant. Joints are the most elegant way to smoke marijuana.
They are. I agree with that 100%.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't care what anybody says, but joints are like, you are proper if you smoke joints.
Like you know your shit, basically. When you see someone doing it, you're like, oh yeah. When you see someone with a bowl, they're like, oh, this guy's kind of like a newbie.
Yeah, like you.
First of all, well, I mastered rolling, so watch yourself.
You did not master rolling. I'll be the judge of that. Remember that time I showed off? You said Emmanuel taught you how to roll, and I showed up, and you didn't know shit, and then I had to roll it.
That was a one time, but when you left, I mastered it.
Well, I'm gonna have to see that. You need to send me some pictures so I can post it on the Instagram.
I have to buy some paper.
Yeah, I've been using those clear papers because
they last long time.
They're really conservative, yeah. With the
they only burn when you inhale. That's it. And I was surprised about that.
And they go out easily. You have to like inhale often, but like I don't mind as long as it conserves the weed. It's easy to put out. The paper ones are hard to put out sometimes because I don't smoke the whole thing at once.
I think I'm gonna do that tonight. I'm gonna roll one because I actually have some flour left.
You have
And-
paper?
Yeah, and I actually have some clear ones.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to buy more though. Before
They're
'cause,
super cheap.
Yeah, but I have to start counting down the times I do it as often
Yeah.
because of drug testing.
I
So,
know.
as you know, I will not be doing it as often.
Drug testing's so stupid.
Yeah, I had a friend who worked. Oh, here's a good story. I had a friend who works up in New Hampshire,
Yeah.
and they're not that strict about it.
Really?
Yeah, he moved to New Hampshire. He had a good offer. He doesn't like it anymore there, but aside from that, he moved there, and he was worried when he was getting the job that if he would get the test, they would sort of find out.
Yeah.
Luckily, they didn't test him.
Oh,
Next
that's
thing you
amazing.
knew, I was like,
What job
when
was he doing?
It was an engineering job, which like blew my mind because when you hear engineering, you hear regulations,
Yeah.
and when you hear regulations, you hear the law.
Bro, try to work at his company then.
Nah, he's actually gonna move out of New Hampshire, and
Oh.
we're trying to move to Mass, dude.
Yeah, that'd be dope,
Massachusetts
yeah.
is where we're trying to go to because
Yeah.
you know what?
Boston's expensive though.
No, I'm not trying to move into Boston. That
Oh,
shit's- no,
Just
no. I'm
Massachusetts.
like the outside part, and then work like in Boston. I'm
Oh,
trying
okay,
to like.
okay.
I don't mind working in like the city, but I'm trying to live outside the city.
Yeah.
You're never gonna catch me living inside the city. No offense
Really?
to all city folks.
You wouldn't live in
I'll
LA?
live like I'll live there for like LA. Personally, I don't like LA. Like,
Really?
I think it's a little too fake.
I love LA.
No, not little. It's nice for a vacation, nice to visit, but living, not my choice.
Even like Venice Beach, you don't like that area?
Nah, it's just I don't know. I feel it's just it has like a set reputation already. I want something new, you know. I don't like something that's too high up. I don't want something that's too low. I want something that's like at the low part just starting off slowly becoming popular, you know? Like, oh yeah, I did that. And you can just write your name down a little on like a wall, like, oh yeah, I painted that mural or I met the guy. You know. I kind of like want to be part of a history of a city that's sort of blowing up into like a popular,
Interesting.
yeah.
You should go to Austin then.
Austin, Austin, Texas is a big spot growing.
Yeah, it's
really
growing
wanna go
super
there.
fast.
Austin, I want to go to Boulder, Colorado. I had a friend who wants to go there as well.
Mm.
And I actually want to go to Michigan. I actually want to see Michigan once.
Yeah, you should come visit.
And then eventually go back to Massachusetts. I mean, move to Mass.
Yeah,
You know what? Because the laws, you know.
yeah. No, I definitely want to live in California though.
It's so expensive though.
No, but yeah, I'm hoping that I get in a position where I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah. Would you actually, in terms of, would you actually like live in the central city or like on
In
the
in
outskirts?
LA, yeah, for sure.
Like literally in the center.
For a few years, yeah.
I think
No,
I'll
not
live-
like maybe not downtown. Downtown is cheaper than a lot of other places, but
no like in the Main Street area. You know.
what do you mean?
I don't know. I've never been to LA, but
Oh, you've never
like-
been there?
no.
Oh my goodness, you don't even. Okay, then we're going to LA and I'm gonna show you around because you will love it. LA is amazing. I feel like people don't go to LA in the right way with the right mindset. Like you don't want to do. I don't like doing touristy things. I
Oh,
like
no,
just
I'm not doing-
exploring. Yeah,
Nah, I'm not.
and LA
Dude,
is a
I hate
great
that.
city to explore. Like there's just so much stuff to
Dude.
do.
One thing you have to know about me is when it comes to traveling, don't give me the basic tourist bullshit. Okay, I'm not fucking 50 years old. No offense
Yeah.
to all those older people who are listening, but
Yeah, I'm not trying to
look,
go to the Museum
I'm
of
young.
Death.
Yeah, I'm young. Okay,
Yeah.
let me do some fun shit.
Right.
You know.
I mean, I like zoos and aquariums sometimes, things like that. But like, if I'm going to a city with my friends, like, you will
Come
not
on.
catch me there.
You
Like,
want to go out to a bar? You want to go out to like
yeah.
a nice
And you can
area to
ride,
chill?
you can ride the scooters there and like the electric bikes. That's so
Oh,
fun.
That's actually really
Just
nice.
around the city, pissing off drivers. It's super fun. And the food is the best in the world. Like, I swear to God, it's so fucking good.
I'd be a judge of
'Cause you
that.
got Mexican food and you got great Korean food, Chinese food. What else? You got amazing ice cream. This place called Salt and Straw.
Jesus. You sounds like it already sounds like you're an LA boy.
Bro, I swear to God, like, I love that place. Yeah, I really do. I want to live there.
That's actually. I think I'll live in Mass.
Yeah,
We just want back from each other, like
Yeah.
come visit each other once in a while.
yeah.
But like, welcome back to College Town. That's one thing though. In terms of like, I like to live near College Park, like, while I'm young.
Yeah. Okay.
But aside from that, definitely have to go to LA, and then still planning to move to Massachusetts.
Dope.
That is the long-term goal. But yeah, what's your recommendation for the song of the day, Anthony?
Song of the day. What did I say last time?
I can't recall, but I'll give you some time to look into that.
Oh, no, I
recommenda-
got it.
Oh.
Okay.
Take it
It's
back.
called No Escape by Lil TJ.
No Escape by Little TJ.
Yeah.
Wait,
I love that song.
I think you recommended that last
Did
time.
I?
Yeah, you did.
Okay. Then it's Phone Numbers. Good. Okay. I remember. Then this time I was going to do Phone Numbers by Dominic Fike.
Good choice.
It's on FIFA. It's super nice. It's like, it's honestly probably one of my favorite songs to listen to when I'm high. Like top 3 now. It's just so pleasing. It's like a perfect song. You know those songs where it's just like every part is like a good part.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, like the whole thing is just like perfect.
What was the name of it again?
Phone Numbers by Dominic Fike.
Phone Numbers by Dominic Fike.
Fike.
Phone Numbers. I think, okay, I'm definitely going to have to add that to my list. But my recommendation, Sway Lee released, I think, a song, I think it was like either last week or this week, Reality Check. It's actually pretty catchy.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'll listen to that.
But Phone Numbers... Oh, here it is. I'm going to...
Yeah, that's dope. But yeah, it's getting pretty long. So we should probably end it right here.
Yes,
so do you want to
sir.
play FIFA?
Yeah, let's go play FIFA.
All right, sounds good. All right, guys, take care. Have a good night. Happy high.
Happy.